So let's review proper form. The front leg is very important. The knee never tracks past the toes. The knee also stays facing forward and midline. So knee, ankle, and hip are all in the same plane. Make sure your knee does not cave in or go outwards. We're going to aim to balance on the top of our back foot and lower until the knee is about 1 or 2 inches off the ground. Torso is upright with the shoulders back and head up as well. Make sure that as you lunge, your chest does not fall forwards. As you stand tall, we're going to push off our back foot and shift our weight back to the front foot. At the same time, bring your knee up to about hip height. We can modify this exercise and make it more difficult by rocking to the ball of your foot as we bring our knee up. It is important to brace your core and keep your belly button pulled into your spine as you rock up. You can also add a hop, and to make this exercise easier, go down into a half lunge. I also added a few different arm variations here. You can just focus on arms in a neutral stroking position and only focus on the lower body. But in order to practice your coordination, you can have both elbows moving close to your rib cage, like a Welch jump or axle takeoff, or you can put both arms overhead, or opposite arm in front and switch as your knee drives through, like a bunny hop. You can place your hands on your hips or have your arms out in your neutral home base stroking position. Make sure you are aligned so your weight is over your standing or skating foot. Toe to heel position, thighs are together and knees are forward, and we're just going to bounce up and down. Make sure that your knees do not track over your toes. To modify, you can add a hop only if your upper body is completely stable and not moving at all. So brace your core as you jump and land. We can also modify this by adding a dumbbell shoulder press. Start with the dumbbells on the top of the shoulders and move them upwards with controls. Remember, the elbows never lock out. They extend almost fully, and each dumbbell is moving at the same time and speed. Remember to keep your shoulders, hands, and wrists moving in the same plane. Now to dive into our spin focus, we are going to work on finessing our sit spin position. Start in the dip and try to get your thighs close to parallel. And we are going to work on bending and think about pushing your ankles against the tongue of your skate. Once you're balanced, you're going to lift one foot up and turn this foot out. So the inside of my ankle is facing the ceiling. My thighs are close together so you can spin fast off ice. And there is a very slight bend of the knee in my free leg. Head and chin is up like I'm balancing a glove on my head. Shoulders are down and relaxed, and I look like a triangle. So back is straight, hips are hinged forward, and hands are also low. So if you look and connect my thighs to my back to my arms, it will look similar to a triangle. To modify and make this a little easier, you can go into a half diff position and slowly try to increase your range of motion and strength so upper thigh is parallel to the ice. You can also modify by sitting on a chair or a bench. Sit on the bench, go into the shoot the duck / sit spin position, and then drive through the heels to rise up. Keep your back straight the whole time. Try to aim for a 5-second hold on each foot. Now to work on our spiral / camel spin position. It is important to think about stacking. So during a camel spin, your free hip is going to be balanced and spinning over your skating hip and skating foot. Before you even lift, make sure chin and eyes are up, Arms are out to the side, shoulders are back, and you have an arch in your back. This is very important before you even get started. So once your upper body is set, you can slowly lower your upper body as you raise your lower body. Remember, tension is key in spinning and spirals, so point and extend your free leg as you lift up. To make this easier, just stop when your hip is above the knee or leg parallel to the ice, and to make this higher, go into the highest spiral that you can. Try to aim for a 5-second hold on each side. Now for a power movement, we are going to work on skater jumps. Bend and load, just like jumps in figure skating. As we extend our knee, we are going to jump laterally. Land softly on the ball of your foot as you place your remaining foot on the ground. So your new free leg, that free arm is in front and the other arm swings in back. To make this easier, you can remove the jump, or when you're doing the skater jump, add a tap. To make it harder, you can hold a weighted ball or a dumbbell. As you're doing this movement, think of your upper body as a statue. Everything from the belly button up is upright and frozen.